Mrs. Harrison? Hello, I'm Dr. Sampson. This is my colleague, Dr. Alvarez. We're with Real Mind. You called earlier this morning about...
My son. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Well, we don't usually do same-day visits, but fortunately a few cancellations freed up our schedule.
I appreciate it. Right this way, gentlemen.
Blood pressure is 250 over 110. Temperature is 36, with no signs of fever.
There's no discoloration, no evidence of sepsis. Joints are still mobile. Any open wounds?
None. Response to light is still good. Brainstem function doesn't seem to be suppressed, but he most certainly rates a 1 on the Glasgow scale. Completely unresponsive.
Excellent. Mrs. Harrison, I'm happy to inform you your son qualifies for this procedure.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's wonderful news.
Mrs. Harrison, before we begin...
Oh, right, of course. It should all be there. You can double check if you like.
Of course. Let's begin.
This agreement grants Real Mind permission to gain full access of your son's memory.
Heather, no. I'm sorry, please go on.
This agreement grants Real Mind permission to gain full access of your son's memories, while releasing us from all liability relating to any side effects that your son might incur upon awakening, which may include, but is not limited to, nausea, difficulty eating solid foods, trouble pronouncing certain words, and of course, memory loss preceding the date of retrieval. Now, when was the date of the incident?
November 2nd, 2028. About 11 months ago.
And what happened exactly?
He was riding his bike along the bridge by the river. He teetered a little close to the edge and slid on the ice. And he fell.
I assume he was checked into the hospital immediately afterwards?
Yes, they tried everything. There was nothing more they could do for him. I felt if these were his final days, he should live them at home with his family.
And is Mr. Harrison around?
He's passed away last year.
My condolences. And how did you hear about us?
I saw your ad online. I noticed that you charge a much higher rate than the other companies. To be frank, if they hadn't been fully booked, I wouldn't have even called you.
You're paying for quality, Mrs. Harrison. We are the original founders of cognitive retrogression. Those others, merely copycats. Besides their dated equipment, some of the technicians are goddamn embarrassing. Did you hear about that woman in Russia? The poor gal couldn't even remember she was married to her husband. Our results are 100% accurate. Guaranteed.
The retrieval date and time that you've chosen.
The morning of the incident, 6 a.m.
November 2nd, 2028, 6 a.m.
And just to be clear, when he wakes up, he won't have any memory of anything that happened after the time I choose?
Correct. Any memories past the date of this retrogression will be permanently wiped from his mind. As far as your son's concerned, this accident never happened. fresh new start. Okay, we're in. Setting the destination to November 22nd, 2028, approximately 6 a.m. Any neural feedback?
He's sitting, looking down at something. It smells like toast and peanut butter. Okay, it appears he's eating breakfast.
And Mrs. Harrison, does it sound appropriate for this time of day?
Yes. Yes, he's usually getting ready for school around that time.
And I'm going to move him back 15 minutes. I'm going to keep him as close to this position and location as possible. Reduces the risk of disorientation.
Okay, stop. Okay, now he's in bed. He's just waking up.
Perfect. Once we localize that memory, I'm going to proceed to pilot his consciousness. Drop it right at that exact moment.
No! You can't do this! You have to stop! Heather, I told you this is none of your business.
My daughter, she doesn't need to see this.
You can't! Don't listen to her! You can't do this!
Can I interest you gentlemen in some refreshments?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Maybe some lemonade.
I have ginger ale, is that okay?
That'll be fine. Thanks.
Why would you do standing here listening?
No, none of your business. I told you to don't listen to her. There was no accident. She said bad things to him. You're a psycho. Why would you do that? I let you wreck it here. Wreck what?
Sorry. We're all out of ginger ale.
What just happened? Is she okay?
Don't worry about her. She's been really emotional through this whole incident. But who could blame her, right?
We've been working this practice for almost 14 years. Do you think we're stupid? You realize we can't continue any further if you're withholding any details from us.
Dr. Alvarez, please. She's already paid us. It's really none of her concern at this point.
What are you wanting your son to forget?
Dr. Alvarez, please.
There was no bicycle accident. I poisoned him just last night so that you could do this procedure on him, so that he would forget everything. Everything I did to him.
What did you do to him?
It's just... When my husband passed, I was lonely, okay? I just can't bear him dealing with this, any of it. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
No, this is not the only way. I can call the police.
No.
No.
A little late to be bringing morals into this now, aren't we? I thought you guys were the best. What, you just gonna leave my son here to die? What would that do to your pristine reputation? Sure, let's call the police.
Hey, there's no need to involve the authorities here. Dr. Alvarez, we can't let him die. She's right. We have to do this.
No. We don't.
Hey, what are you doing? No, stop. Give me that. No,
This isn't right.
no, Dr. Alvarez. No, Dr. Alvarez. No.
You don't know what you're doing.
What are you doing?
What have you done?
Dr. Alvarez, the boy.
Baby?
Hold him steady, Dr. Alvarez. Hold him steady.
This is bad. This is very bad.
What am I doing back here?
You've just been brought out of a coma. I'm
Dr. Sampson. Dr. Alvarez. What are you doing here?
You know who we are?
Of course. You two saved my life.
Yes. And that's why we're here. We're just...
No. No. You're dead.
Baby? It's me.
You're dead. Do you see her?
Yes, she called us here to...
No. She's supposed to be dead.
Why do you think she's dead, Simon?
Because she killed herself. She killed herself in prison.
He's delusional. Young man, I'm going to have to examine you. Dr. Alvarez, my stethoscope.
No, he's not.
This is impossible.
What is going on here?
What was your mother in prison for?
Simon, let's just get
No, stay the fuck away from him! Simon, what was your mother in prison for?
She killed my sister.
We need to get out of here.
What did you see?
She's dead. She's very dead.
Dr. Alvarez, you were the one who phoned the cops, remember?
Oh, damn it, you idiot. If they find us here, we're finished. Let's go.
Guys, what is happening?
I'm sorry, Simon. Think of this as a second go around.
You leaving this? I'll tell them all about you.
Lady, when they get here and see your daughter's body in the hallway, they're not going to believe a fucking word you say. Let's get out of here.